I should walk you through what happens when you push on the link. There you go. So when you push on the link, it's going to take you just to this. Just push the play button, and it should work. Okay? If it doesn't, then use the one that's in the actual question. All right, so you're going to push on ideal. So I just want to point out what different buttons you have here. And that way you can use this on your assignment today and tomorrow. Okay? So the first thing I want to point out is here's our box. Here's our set box. This handle squishes it. This handle expands it. So we can now mess with the size of the box, right? Volume. You also have this option to open this up. We're not going to use this one today at all, but I just wanted to let you know that you're able to let out all of your gas molecules. Then you see that you have a thermometer. Thermometer measures temperature. So we have Kelvin and Celsius, okay? Kelvin and Celsius. There's the question on number 2 is asking about that. Question number 3, I should not say question number 3, I'm sorry. For you guys, question number 3 was Kelvin. Question number 4 was the pressure, ATM and KPA, okay? All right, so you have a pressure gauge, we have a thermometer. Then if you take this little bicycle pump and you add some gas molecules into it, you see those molecules start doing basically what we saw in that first box that I told you. Memorize it, use it, okay? You're still going to want to do that. So use the simulation to kind of help with things in this chapter, okay? So you see that we can now squish them all together. So we made the box smaller, and you can see how that affected things. You can see that these numbers are changing, right? If we were to add more in there, we have more of the little spheres. You can pause it. There's your particulate diagram, okay? You can expand this back out, give it more space. Sorry. And then, yeah, and then we can take this, we can say heat this up, and we can watch what those particles do. Okay, so hopefully you're seeing that the temperature is definitely changing, right? You also should notice and observe that all those particles just sped up. Then if you cool it down, they're going to slow back down, and you see that that temperature up here is changing. Okay? So again, you have those options. Then you also have, for tomorrow, you have this option, hold something constant. So there'll be a question that you can use this simulation for sure. Okay? And then finally you have this. This is counting up your particles. So if I pump more particles in there, that number is now changing. Okay? And then you can always come down here and reset it. All right? So you have all of those options to use. So I would have this